Hello, greetings. This is me again, Zahra Jawad, continuing from Attack in My Sleep by Paramahamsa Vishwananda. That's what I felt, and don't know, but it could be a very symbolic dream. Couldn't speak properly in my live stream last time. Okay, I will try my best this time. Let's see if I can speak in sequence order, proper order, so not confuse you or myself. Uh, what happened is today I woke up with pain in my body twice, being attacked twice. And someone then gives me this mantra of Durga in my dream. So went back to sleep, woke up, went back to sleep to see what this is. What is this? What is this? I was thinking to myself and, panicked. So I slept but didn't get an answer. Just another dream that someone tells me that they want to finish evil from the world. And I really like that. So I go towards them. But I'm not going to say who this person was. Okay, so what happened is went to the live satsang before going to sleep um, of Paramahamsa Vishwananda. Have been, I have been following him. So I went to his live stream right now. I wanted to listen to the live stream, but I couldn't. I just need some time, and I don't know why my hand is hurting. Um, anyhow, right now my hand, something wrong with it. Uh, so and had gone to Sri M's live stream about the Bhagavad Gita from chapter 15. So first time I was on time for his live stream, something like some few minutes late, but the second time was a little more late, listening to Sri M's live stream and all this. So then today I missed it. So last night, what I had heard from Sri M went to Paramahamsa's live stream. I was late or something, but heard his live stream. So I was like really worried, confused again, about certain things he had said, um, like ego coming up in the gods, Agni and all, Vaya or these gods, right? Vedic gods, I think they call it. Not sure. So what happened is a sincerity. God needs our sincerity, and all this. So I was confused, and so before sleeping, I was like, "Well, who shall I call? What shall I do? I'm so confused." So maybe this confusion and the, being a sinner all the time, feeling ego, when pride gets to the gods, Agni, it could get into us. And what is all this? Um, how can we know that for certain that we are humble? Even an act of humility can later on change into pride that, oh, I'm so humble, I'm so good, I'm such a good human being, I didn't mean to hurt anyone. even that is dangerous. We don't know about ourselves. And I was thinking on these terms like, who can show me? Like, how will I know what inside of me is true, what is not true? It could be an act of humility and cultivated things like Jiddu Krishnamurti. Thank God I read Jiddu Krishnamurti. Shows us that it is all an act of humility. It is cultivated. That's therefore it is not real. You know how we escape the real, the truth, and we try to justify ourselves and all this. Even when we get hurt by another, you know, going into self pity, we justify that. We, I think sometimes it's a hard question, hard lesson to learn. Oh, but I was humble there and I was a good person there. I tried my best here. I wouldn't have acted like him there or her there. And then we find that later on we're acting like them or her. All right. So we can never say much. Can't even trust my own shadow. A very good thing someone told me a long time ago. Um, so this was happening to me. And I was like, oh my God, I can't help myself. I can't help human beings. And here I am. Something Paramahamsa Vishwananda said, maybe I took him in the wrong way. Uh, self-realization. And I tell people here, believe in yourselves and don't follow people. What I've learned from Jiddu Krishnamurti and that the best is Muji, or when I couldn't surrender, I didn't know what to do, like I couldn't do service anymore. uh, the best at that time was Sri Ravi Shankarji, who told us, like when I was following him a lot, going to him on the this online social media, he said, give you all your worries to me. So I was like, oh my God. And once I was thinking, like, I can't even do service, you know? So he said, on social media, it just came. I wasn't even following him at that time. And it came that, or I hadn't subscribed to his channel or some Facebook page, but still, like his post came, like those, what do you call it? Suggestions or something. Or maybe I hadn't left his page on Facebook. It came that just don't, if you can't do service, then just surrender. So he's been like that, very nice, very good guru for the broken spirits and all, especially for me. Um, and I told him long time ago that I cannot even help you. Oh, sorry, I can't even thank you for your help. Like I won't be able to, because there's some energy here that I can't describe right. Um, I don't want to right now. It's terrible. It's terrible. I can't pray, can't help myself. I just let go, and can't even let go because they've kept me on my toes. This energy, negative energy. So I can't even let go if I want to let go. So terrible things happening to me. Um, so in Karachi, I was like, let's fight evil and I will overcome with God's help, of course. That, God has chosen me as an instrument and I'm much honored and all this. But you never know when pride can, because too much power. If I had overcome the evil, I may have said, I did it. And not that God helped me do it or we did it. And we all together cooperate and finish evil from the world. But I thought in all humility, I was um, I didn't have that ego, but everything came on me. Like I felt insecure. I felt like You know those people I बेचारे ये लोग poor ones they are complex inferiority complex हो जाती है यहाँ हमें superiority complex हो जाता है या क्या हो जाता है फिर हमने सुना है कि इंडिया में भी ऐसा कोई स्टीरियोटाइप गुरु है कोई कैसा गुरु है कोई मैड गुरु है कोई क्या है मैडनेस भी है फिर इनमें कंपटीशन भी हो जाती है गुरुओं में गुरु जो अल्लाह को जो खुदा को जानते हुए शैतान आ जाता है तो ये है ना मुसीबत हो जाती है आई मीन इस बात पे भी ट्रूथ सीकिंग बात पे भी मुसीबत है कहाँ जाए हम लोग कहाँ जाए राइट वेयर शैल वी गो सो मुझे तो अपने ईगो से और यू नो अपने आप को अच्छा समझना कि अल्लाह मैं तो ये नहीं चाहती थी ऐसा हो ये क्या हो गया और क्यों ऐसा होता है if I was in her place, I would, you know, take all the scenarios, try to put myself and say, no, no, I would never do this. I would never try to um, deliberately hurt people or something like this. But we never know. Creep up the arrogance, and we don't know if it's hidden. कि मैं तो अच्छी हूँ I'm good. I'm a good person. Or normal, I'm not that bad. Oh, maybe I'm bad. And some things I'm bad, but not so bad as to. I mean, what I went through was like, this is what is theirs, you know. Maybe I could be as bad as, maybe I could tie my animal for a day, but then मुझे रहम आ जाएगा ना. I'll say, no, no, Zahra, untie him, right? So, like, okay, 24 hours maybe, that poor animal, I can tie him, my pet, I can, you know, beat him up with something. Don't open your mouth. Ta, Mara, ek sandal, heel. You know, the heel went in between the, oh God, I remember Jimmy, my dog, I did that to him. It was so terrible. But then he was always there and he hardly opened his mouth and all this. He was just playing, opening his mouth, and I thought it wasn't good. So I hit him with my the sandal and all this, and he gave out that. But he was such a nice dog. He turned out to be. He used to only bark at the strangers outside. Sorry, that's a message. No, that's a this tweet. I have to put my phone on no disturb. I didn't do that. Okay, so maybe it's very symbolic. There are this dream of mine, where I thought I was shown that no, I sensed that I was being attacked by Paramahamsa Vishwananda. My body hurt twice, and then I was someone just I don't know who that person was. I didn't see uh, this person, he or she, and I can't even remember if the voice was of a female or a male, but it came to me, just recite this mantra. And it was Durga Ma's, to my surprise. So as the force doesn't let me say, and I was like, I went before going to sleep. I was like, no, don't tell me that I'm, this Radha Rani. No, no, no. So, but they weren't letting me say that. So they don't. There's a force inside also that doesn't let me say. No, please don't tell me. I don't know anything. I don't know. And sometimes, like someone would tell me, no. Some counselor of mine told me long time ago, don't say I don't know. There was a time I told my teacher I know everything, and then I learned in my life that I don't know anything. Then I learned to say I don't know. I don't know. And sometimes, out of rebelliousness or tired or fed up, I don't know. I don't. So how I said it, I don't know. So my counselor, uh, coincidentally, he was also a Christian. Goen, he had done his a degree for counseling from America, and he told me, "Don't say you don't know, you don't know." And then when he used, I was like, "No, no, I don't know," and all this. So I was in that mood in life. So when you say people say, why do you say you know? You know everything. That means you think, I just blurted out something. I know everything to my teacher, and so I was naive, ignorant, and that. So what are we really? What are we? I don't know. So that's how I don't know, and then it's okay not to know. So it's the seven spiritual laws of success, Hindu. Oh, sorry, not Hindu. Dr. Deepak Chopra, right? Hindu. So Hinduism. No, I don't think, I don't know what Dr. Deepak Chopra would call himself. But he comes out, I heard, I'm not sure. Comes from a Sikh background, Sikh too, maybe, I'm not sure. But India, Hindu, definitely. Okay, so this seven spiritual laws of success, like this uncertainty, just remain in the uncertainty. Okay, now what happened is that Durga Ma, so I did some research since in my sleep, in my dream. Oops, why am I coming back? Here it is on Facebook, the Shiva tribe. This is the page. Durga means the inaccessible or the invincible. Is this the page, the Shiva tribe? I get scared. Sri Lanka. The Shiva tribe, yes. So I did some reading on Durga Ma, just Google search. Durga means Wikipedia is also given, but look at this. If I can get this out of the way, a mantra for protection. Om Dam Durgaye Namah. Salutations to she who is beautiful for the seeker of truth. Seeker of truth. So some people would say, why do you call yourself a seeker of truth? And terrible in appearance to those who would injure devotees of truth. So she's not only beautiful to the truth, but to the seeker. Now you can say the one who has achieved truth, not the one who has achieved truth, but the one seeking truth. So what's this going on between the Vishwanites and Durga Ma? Okay, this and what else? Seeker of truth. And there's one more here. She's also the embodiment of self-realization. Self-realization. So I'm not sure if I have the copyrights, this thing, but that Paramahamsa's, you see, his live stream here, 22 hours ago. He says that self-realization, bhakti marga is higher, but in this confusion and all, I think Durga Ma came to save me. But I didn't see anyone. It's not that I just got her mantra from someone whose voice came to me, just said, say this mantra. So I don't think, I want to listen to this because right now I think I will self-realization and all that, but it's a very low. Uh, and those who are self-realized, Paramahamsa Vishwananda says, doesn't mean that they will reach God realization. That scared me even more. In this, also he says, I think I've heard him before also in another video say this, but again he said it in this. God help us. So yeah, God help us, right? So Durga Ma came to, Durga's mantra came to my rescue. I feel that Durga Ma herself has come to my rescue somehow. It's unbelievable. So what's happening? You can listen to this one. Here is where that last night I saw this and got really, oh my God, that's now we have this, right? We have Vishwanites and we have Shivites. But it doesn't mean we go harming, hurting, killing, because you're not on the right path and there's that and arguments and all this. But we should always listen. So India is rich with spirituality. I just hope they will make the most out of it, the best out of what is given to them. And that one Vishwanite put me in a confusion. I also, it was hurting me. That hurt was taken by the mantra I was given in my sleep, and it was on Durga. It was Durga's mantra. So anything I've misunderstood, he said in his live, uh, I apologize. And I don't want to go here anymore for now. So Durgama, and then what I'll do is I'll be, I'm confused. Like, what is this Durgama? Truth for the truth seekers. She no, she's beautiful. She's beautiful, and self-realization. So you can be self-realized, oh Mother, embodiment of power and energy. So this is lovely. I mean, this is my dream of conquering evil, destroyer of evil without hurting the person, like killing the person or punishing the person. Like those ones who do this, what do you call it, black magic and all. Just that their power is finished. The evil power, we finish it from the psychic realm. Can we ever do this? This is my dream. So finish evil from the world. So without hurting these black magicians, sorcerers, psychic with people with psychic powers, they can harm others. You can just finish their power by God's help. This is what I wanted to do, but it came on me so badly. Don't ever try to do it on your own. I can tell you, the it can drive you so insane that you won't have the power to help yourself. And I used to, at first I used to feel in Karachi like a beggar, no, like a lash body on the footpath with flies on me when I was in St. Joseph's College. And, while sleeping, like, don't move me. I'm so tired. And, unable to even move. So some flies can, but there were no flies on me. It was just that uh, way I felt. the thing I was in. Now words are not coming to me properly. So she is self-realized. What does it say here? She is Sati, the object of death. Durga through all. Also beauty, knowledge. Am I reading? So she is the embodiment of purity, knowledge, truth, and self-realization. So, oh, thank God. I can tell you to be free. I can tell you to be self-realized. And here is where she will, it's, she, she enjoys this because she's the embodiment of self-realization. So, thank God. The God, one God would be embodiment. If she is the embodiment, means it can tangible or visible form of an idea, quality, or feeling, tangibly known. So you don't even have to, like, I just had to realize that it is her. But it just came to me. But when you, so now I know when you are self-realized, you enjoy her Shakti. So acknowledge, I have to acknowledge her because since it's come in my dream, I know where she was, she came from, but it's all in the scriptures here. So multi-dimensional goddess with many names, many personas, many facades. So this is something ancient. So all those self-realized people may know that it is she who gives that. It is the power of the feminine. Purity, knowledge, truth, self-realization, highest form of truth present in any being or jiva, meaning living, right? Living being, living person, is known as living human being. I mean, not a dead human being. Jiva, maybe even animals. I don't know. Plants? What is jiva? Is known as Atma or Supreme Consciousness. She's Supreme Consciousness. Or the Absolute Soul is infinite, birthless, deathless. Muji Baba, like some may not, in the beginning, some Hindus may not have, had this thing for why is Muji Baba getting it when we, uh, some bad feelings coming, like, oh, so, no, this is anyone she can give to. So you don't have to even do the yoga, do sadhanas and all that. Look at this. So she gives freely. He is motionless, absolutely changeless. He is, so this is Shiva, and what is Durga? Durga has no existence. Without Durga, Acha, wait a minute. Without Durga, Lord Shiva has no expression, and without Shiva, Durga has no existence. Lord Shiva is only the silent witness. He is motionless, absolutely changeless, and no direction tangible. It is Durga who is the doer of all actions. So wherever sincerity comes from, it cannot come from yourself. The self is Durga. When you act, when you say to yourself, I'm going to be now sincere in my religion, in my search. So to say that it is the me, I have to gain sincerity. I think Paramahamsa Vishwananda has to a little bit, learn from this, that you cannot tell a person that you apply sincerity. Because actually, the sincerity that you are acting upon and that sincerity which is comes in you is from her. You can't move without her. Uh, She's Jiva, she's the energy that is life, being, she's present in the life, highest form of truth. Any action you take is, any good action you take is from her, I think. Any bad action you take is from her, the her enemy, Mahasura. But she's all compassionate, so she has give. It's from her. We should acknowledge. I mean, for at least for me, I don't know about you. So no, sincere. See, this is what I was saying. How can sincerity come without God? I was wondering. With sincerity, when you discipline yourself, that discipline you have to. Then God will help you. Something like this, Bhagwan will help you. Uh, Sorry, I don't mean to pick on him or put him down, Paramahamsa Vishwananda. But I was like, how can sincerity, you see, again, if I say that, oh, I tried, I did it, I disciplined myself, I embarked upon this sincerely, and then I tell others, I was sincere, that's why I came here. That's why I'm, see, I'm in Germany with a guru. Too bad you are not there. I mean, too bad I'm not there. You know, it's like someone can tell me, "Oh, well, we tried. We had a sincere intention." No, no. It is not your intention. It is not your sincerity. It is hers. Hers and hers. Without her, we can do nothing. And then we go into Shivasm, nothingness. I wish I had not taken this action. I wish I had not done this. So ignorant am I. It hurt so many people. It put people into trouble. You know, my action. What's the use of even talking about saying my truth or, doing this? Tomorrow I could be, I could be attacked. What's the use? No, people are people. So many gurus, so many years, ancient years, people don't listen. But how will you listen? How will you listen? So, like Jesus Christ, Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing. We will have to, every truth, every even seeker of truth who dies on this, who is killed, will say, "Oh, Father," or, or true, or forgive them, because they are innocent, they are naive, they are ignorant. They're not innocent. They could have found the truth if they had gone searching for it, but they don't know what they are doing. They're ignorant. They've become so involved in this material world and all that they can't see it. Can we blame them? In many, many years, still we have not learned the gods utterly defeated, took refuge under Lord Brahma, who took them to Lord Shiva and Lord Vishnu. So Mahasura, having heard of the misdeeds of the demons, pure energy of Godhood. Now, how, right? How they made, how Goddess came. It's like illuminating three worlds. Her 10 arms were from Lord Vishnu. Her feet were from Lord Brahma. How she came. The stresses were formed. The light of Yama. I can't believe this. She is what? She's beautiful to the seeker of truth, and she's also the protector of the seeker of truth. If you are, oh God, choose me to be sincere. She's the destroyer of evil, but can you believe this? O Mother, thee who is present everywhere, thee who is the embodiment of power and energy, I bow to thee, I bow to thee, I bow to thee. And another thing is, she's an embodiment. Where is it? Again, I've lost it. So it was out here. She protects the truth seeker. Hindu mantra for truth seekers. The one who made films like Arrested for Stalking. Is it true, Goddess? Sibling. But whatever it is, so, and another thing is, okay, now it won't show outside here because I went inside. Let me just search again. Durga for truth seekers. So she protects the truth seekers. She's the embodiment of purity, knowledge, truth, and self-realization. Now, I will not forget her for self. And she just, oh, I can let my guards down now and just be in her, put myself in her, give her my weakness. Like Mother Teresa said, give your weakness to God. And what she's the embodiment of self-realization. So here we have it. You can be self-realized, and May Durga. Um, in this, you embodiment of self-realization. How can I know you? Oh, Bhagwan, who you are? Am I far away from you in my pride, my ignorance, my ego? And then why do we have all this problem? And then God definitely comes, and but yeah, something to console us is that the Yaksha comes to destroy. If you think you are God, if Agni, Yaksha comes. So the Yaksha, oh God, what is the Yaksha? No, not the Korean film, but the Yaksha. How do you pronounce? I mean, how do you spell the Yaksha? This is the way, right? Hindu. Hinduism. Here is the Yaksha. The Yaksha comes to destroy, he came to destroy Agni's power. Pride, sorry, pride, not power, pride. The pride that he had with the power that he had, because he could burn everything. He was fire. So, not to worry, it's not that bad as in Islam, like every time, feeling so scared that I don't know, we may think we are humble, but don't know what the dirt is inside that can come up. Yaksha. Is it Yaksha? Yaksha. So, sorry, don't mean to. Let's not harm people in any way. When will this end? No, but you can't tell someone who's gone insane in this, power. I want to hurt you. Uh, so someone told me that they find pleasure in hurting you. Like the rapist, he does it for power over you, to gain power over you, like that. So I would be naive to say, please, let's not hurt anyone. Let's not cause violence, but that madness, that bout of madness comes, when you, in that anger. So Mother Teresa had to tell someone, please forgive your Mother Teresa had to tell a mother, please forgive your son. Forgive your son. She had to tell this mother, forgive your son. There's a story. So you have to take you must forgive your son. In a moment of madness, when he was not himself, he did a thing he regrets. Be a mother to him. Forgive him, Mother Teresa of Calcutta. So, someone like Mother Teresa of Calcutta, you see, they need a lot of love. See, I once picked up a woman from a garbage dump, and she was burning with fever. She was in her last days, and her only lament was, my son did this to me. I begged her, you must forgive your son. In a moment of madness, when he was not himself, he was not himself. He did a thing he regrets. Be a mother to him. Forgive him. It took me a long time to make her say, I forgive my son. Just before she died in my arms, she was able to say that with a real forgiveness. She was not concerned that she was dying. The breaking of her heart was that her son did not want her. This is something you and I can understand, Mother Teresa. So, Crossroads Initiative, thank you.com, crossroadsinitiative.com, thank you. Don't mean to infringe upon any pages copyrights. This is a story I read when I was in Karachi online, uh, using the internet. So, okay, I leave you now, and with this, and that surely Durga Ma is there, because it when the pain twice in my body came, I was able to remove it, or with the help of this mantra. Thank God. So I now believe, right, because it worked, my experience. Nothing helped me except for when I came here and was trying to get help from the Hindus, gurus, see which one I can find and which mantra will help me. So now the Durga mantra. And so to wipe out evil, we might need a lot of love and how to help those who are, Mother Teresa uh, example, the only example I can think of on, broken spirits. So they need a lot of love and attention. Mother Teresa, my God, break my heart so completely that the whole world falls in. Goodreads.com quote from there. So she used to help the broken spirits. Magazine, countryliving.com. I know I'm touching the living body of Christ in the broken bodies of the hungry and the suffering. Each one of them is Jesus in disguise. So love in action. Oh yes, I remember this one. I read somewhere in the magazine about her. Love in action. I don't know what makes a person so evil. After all, it's her calling card proclaimed. franciscanmedia.org. So we need this love in action. Faith in action is love, and love in action is service. By transforming that faith into loving acts of love, we put ours, dot, dot, dot. Quote by Mother Teresa, quotefancy.com. I might get killed, I might get stabbed badly, but if I want to show that God does reach out. Once God showed me in St. Joseph's College that He reached out and He cared for me and He saved me from all the attempts of killing myself, losing my teacher, beloved teacher I adored and was very attached. So here we have come to not only self-realize for God realization, but that God has to come here for the act of saving people, and he'll have to show his love, care, and affection for those people. So some of us in the cities, in the country, uh, in the societies, in the communities. Mother Teresa also said, do not wait for leaders. We have to do this. Let me just show you. India today. Do not wait for leaders. Do it alone, person to person. Remembering Mother Teresa. 5th September 2016. India Today.in. Thank you so much. Thank you, websites, for all this quote fancy, Goodreads, the other ones I used. So I leave you now. Please see that we need a lot of love. Just where there's hate, right? Saint Francis of Assisi's prayer. Not that I'm a Christian, still, you know, let me be an instrument. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Can I go to this website? I just need to. Loyola Press. Thank you so much. Lord, make me an instrument. So I read up till here, doubt, faith. Where there's despair, hope. Where there's darkness, light. Where there's sadness, joy. O divine Master, grant that I may not so much seek to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love. For it is in giving that we receive. It is in pardoning that we are pardoned. It is in dying that we are born to eternal life. Amen. Amen. Om. Thank you, Saint Francis of Assisi and LoyolaPress.com. Catholic. God cares. So God once showed me that He cared. In St. Joseph's College, I was destroying myself, and that poor lady, my teacher, beloved teacher, 6 years, uh, couldn't get a reconciliation from her. So I was, ooh, I couldn't forgive myself for what I was doing to her, going there, disturbed myself in restless mad for 6 years. Maybe Jesus Christ, in the end, maybe He chose her to be crucified for 6 years. And unfortunately, it had to be me to crucify her. And then someone chose, then God chose this lady, Law, to be crucified. So God knows what my enemy did to her. This is Munira Gulzar. Allah Bichari, when I took my mother to her place, she told my mother, it doesn't cost me to love her like to love me. And how much has it cost you, madam? How much has it cost you? याद किया दिल ने कहा नहीं याद नहीं करो तौबा करो so तौबा करो so तौबा माँ बाप की तौबा so no don't remember you know Allah Bichari so maybe my enemy got to her. She was such a wonderful lady, लेकिन हाँ family feud, a case, and now I had to go after her. So my enemy did one poor last straw was all I had. Hafiz, the greedy glances of the Tartar seem kind to me. Hafiz, this poem, one last robe was all I had. Who is this greedy Hafiz? I mean, sorry, excuse me, it's not Hafiz, but who is this person? So I'd lost all hope. Like, no, I failed in fighting, finishing evil, all experience. Can I find this poem of Hafiz? Um, Gertrude Belia, I think. The greedy, my soiled robe lies here. I can't even speak properly today. So, anyways, though one poor robe was all that I had got, but heaven served Hafiz as a slave his lord. Uh, Here it is. Ebooks. Can I? Will I be able to? Oh yes, it's Hafiz one, the ninth. Where is it? No, I can't find it now. So I leave you also with the. Please do. Sorry for the this, but if you can see this, is that where is it? Surah Maida. I can't believe I really worked it out. That Prophet Muhammad, you see, because he acted in such a way, but then you would say God corrected him, and so we stand corrected Muslims. Um, and whoever does not judge by what Allah has revealed, then it is those who are the disbelievers. But you see, those wives, according to the Shia research and this Surah Tarim, they became disbelievers and going into the fire of hell. Although the Umayyad, the Sunni side sources won't tell you this, but you see, and whoever does not judge by what Allah has revealed. So you judge for others. Then it is those who are the disbelievers. Now you have to, don't you think, because this is so strict laws, maybe, they can, how do you know these Jews and Christians? But they can make mistakes, and after all, they're Jesus Christ, but they claim to be doctors of law, Jews. By it for Jews, and did the rabbi scholars by that with which they entrusted the scripture of Allah? And there were witnesses there too. So do not fear the people, but fear me. But how come this? You would, I don't know how to. Oh yeah, I'm in a confused state. That is those who are the disbelievers. You see, he can do this. He can make unlawful. O believers, these are the transgressors. Do not. I'm still trying to see. I don't want to. I took a break one day. What I've shown you. On this, I took a break. Do not make unlawful. See, it says here, Surah Maida ayat 87, do not. It's a command. If you are a Shia and you are a Shia religious scholar, you know what this command means. You know what this do not means also, and what it contains, like you cannot. Or you have believed, do not prohibit the good things. But then you will say in Surah Maida, yes, there's an exception in severe cases which Allah has made lawful to you, and do not transgress. Indeed, Allah does not like transgressors. So meaning if you prohibit yourself the good things, you have transgressed what Allah has made lawful. And Allah does not love, it's not like, it's hib. Allah does not love the transgressor. So can we, okay, in severe cases, Surah Maida, again, the first ayat of Surah Maida, this is not Surah Saf. But here, can you say that you could say that, oh, the Shias know this, how the wives annoyed him? So at least him, when there's a way out, when when God has even told these wives that, hasn't he, that he can divorce you, instead of taking a vow, you see, a decent man, just a reasonable man, sorry, a reasonable common man, husband, would say, look, uh, first of all, if you read the story, it doesn't make sense to me that a reasonable man would say, Wallah lazim, I will not do this. Right? The wives are annoying him. Of course, he knows. Doesn't he know that Aisha is a hypocrite? They've gone into Hafsa is a hypocrite, right? They've annoyed him, the wives. That's why. You see, and God is asking him, or whoever is asking him here, oh messenger, why do you? Even God is God saying, why do you make impermissible that which? Oh, so sorry, I gave terrible example that time. I couldn't give a good example. I'm a bad teacher. Um, uh, let's say, no, let me not go into that example. Oh, messenger, let's say this is a book by Allah, right? Words by Allah. Let's say it's come down from the sky or something, just fell down. Oh, messenger, why? Allah saying, O messenger, why do you make impermissible that which Allah has made permissible? I need an expert at this. Expert? So Allah talking in indirectly. Like, let's say I'm Allah, right? God forbid, but okay. I say, O messenger, why do you make or I'm Allah and my name is Zahra. O messenger, why do you make impermissible that which Zahra has made permissible? Let's say you are the messenger and I am Allah, Zahra. My name, Zahra means Allah, right? Let's say I tell you, but no one is here, only I'm here. Oh, oh, you, messenger, why do you make impermissible that which Zahra has made permissible? I'm Zahra, Allah, talking to, it wouldn't make sense in the first place. This, second place, what is that he made a vow to his wives, under pressure by his wives, these hypocrites. And God tells him in Surah Ahzab, don't hearken to these hypocrites. And he's talking to the people, Shia commentary, Imams telling us that, please, it's been more than 1400 years, you Christians, Jews, now Muslims, Zoroastrians, God knows who. Look, I just know that if even this was my mother, she's in the wrong place, and if it's justified against her, even myself, it's justified against me that I wouldn't tell my brother to go hurting someone because someone has said that go fighting for me because it's not for on justice. I would stop my brother. I would say, no, you can't do this for me because here I'm the unjust. So why should my brother fight for me? Not because I'm his sister. He should fight for justice. Let's say I break up, I have toyed with a man's life, heart. I ditch him. He comes crying to you. He comes crying to my brother and says, "Your sister ditched me. And she's a two-timer. She deceived me. She promised that she would come and get engaged to me and marry me. And she left me in the lurch, in the dark," right? My brother, if like, what do you think? If I had an older brother, you can come and he'll perhaps slap me. And if I have some integrity, I would say, "Yeah, you're in the right. I ditched him." He's not going to go fight with that man, is he? Someone who's telling him that your sister, and if it is true, let's say it's true, that I ditched a man, I played with his heart, I went out with another, maybe rich man or something like this, right? More good looking, more rich. I'm in the wrong. So, do you think that my brother will say, "Hey, you, what are you saying about my sister? I will kill you if you say this again about my sister"? Do you think it would be right of my brother to do that? No. In fact, my brother should come to me and talk to me, and if I'm not a liar, and let's say he finds out, "Oh no, yes, my sister ditched him. It's true." So is he going to not, I mean, he would get upset with me. "You ditched a man. वो मुझे समझाएगा भी." He's trying to make me understand. "No, you shouldn't do this. You should go and apologize to him," and all this. So if you're fighting for a person, he's not even your father, by the way. This Muslim came to me and said that, don't say anything to Prophet Muhammad because he is our father. In fact, he's above our father. Yes, you can say he's above your father, but he's not your father. He's not, Muhammad is not the father of any of your men, any of your men. What if I prove to you that this Muhammad, the messenger of Allah, is unjust? He can divorce his wives, and against these two wives, God tells him, God tells him here that now you can, this is a dissolution of your oaths. It is not expiation. He doesn't have to give anything. Have you realized what this word is and what expiation of oaths is? First of all, he's freely, you know what dissolution of oaths is in. And remember when Prophet mentioned something only to Hafsa. He mentioned only to Hafsa something, and that was that he will never again go close to his wife. Oh, wife. So after Hafsa informed Aisha of the information, Allah informed his messenger of his secret having been spread. Why did he want to keep this a secret? Because he doesn't want anyone to know what he did with Maria the Coptic. Uh, he didn't want Aisha to know. So he separate. Maria, yeah. Why? Why would Hafsa tell him not to go to Maria? That was that he will never again go close to his wife, Maria. That's so unfair to Maria, right? Maria the Coptic. And he's secretly telling Hafsa. Mm. And what was the other secret? It is your duty that you both repent because your hearts have inclined towards liking something the Messenger of Allah disliked. Staying away from his servant girl. Ooh, and forbidding her upon himself. Oh my, and forbidding her upon himself. Forbidding. And if you insist upon joining forces against him, then know that Allah is his guardian and helper, and so is Gabriel and the best of the believers. He can't help himself. What he's done against these two wives is that he has forbidden himself what Allah had made lawful, good things. And if you insist upon joining forces, oh goodness. Okay, so this and the righteous among angels, moreover. Wait, why didn't they help him before he took this oath? He vowed. Huh? Wait a minute. Are these wives telling us which we have missed? Arey, how blind are we? How stupid, how dumb, how fool. You see, so scared. No, no, I cannot believe it. Muslims, can you? Your prophet is like this? My prophet? No, now, you see, reasonable man would not do this, let alone a prophet. He has vowed, and he's the one to tell, please have a look at this. He's the one. Whoever does not judge by what Allah has revealed, maybe they are in strenuous, severe circumstances. How can he say this? Then he has said another thing here in Surah Maida. Okay. But then you will bring that verse, Surah exception verse, right? The third verse. Excuse me, third verse of Surah Maida. It's not Surah Saf. Lo, O you who believe, do not prohibit the good things which Allah has made lawful to you, and do not transgress. This is in a mess. Third verse says in severe cases, unless, so why not continue here? Let's see. But I don't think so. I've checked. O you who have faith in Allah and follow His messenger, follow His messenger. Do not regard as unlawful. Oh, this is, 88. Consume the lawful and pure things that Allah gives to you from His provision, but do not consume the unlawful, such as something that is taken wrongfully or is impure. Be mindful of Allah by obeying His instructions and avoiding prohibitions, because He is the one you have faith in, and it requires you to be mindful of Him and eat of what Allah has provided for you, which is lawful and good, and fear Allah in whom you are believers. See, you are believers, right? In whom Allah will not impose blame upon you for what is meaningless in your oaths. Oh, Surah Tahrim. Meaningless, yani Muslims, you In some of your oaths, there's something meaningless, but he will impose blame upon you for breaking what you intended of oaths, what you intended. So this is Shaitan. You can't see it. He's making excuses for what he has done in Surah Tahrim. And so now you can impose blame upon you for breaking what you intended of oaths. What is meaningless meaning? You are under, and this is the way to put it, you are under meaningless. Would you take an oath, part of it has meaningless? Or what is it? Thoughtless utterances, law. And do you know what this law is? Our Imams have told us that this law, law, what is laghi? Laghi. This is not listening to music. Laghi. Useless talk. Are you going to make oaths? No, wait. Oh, not will call you to account for. You are supposed to stay away from this. Where's that ayat? It's haram. Our Imams have told us this will not work. Wait a minute. Oh, how do you? Wait a minute. Uh, do not say a law. You know what law? Quran ayat. On one hand, it is haram. And when you hear false, evil, vain talk, they withdraw from it. You see, this Ahle Bayt told us that music, makes you go into dancing, and adultery or fornication, unintentional vows. One is about the vows. Other is, this law, meaningless talk, dirty, false, evil, vain talk. Right? Do you see this? By Mahsan Khan. There are 2 ayats about this, and those who turn away from al-law, law, I don't know how to pronounce this anyway, sorry. Dirty, false, evil, vain talk, falsehood. Something that is vain in your vow. And when they hear, they withdraw from it and say to us our deeds and to you your deeds. Peace peace be to you. We seek not the way of the ignorant. Shaitan is coming in these ayahs. You see, on the other hand, you are told, and what chapter? Qasas. Yes, so Qasas. Yeah, I remember Allama Rashid Rabi saying something about Qasas chapter, Qasas, Musa or something. So, in his majlis, verse 55. What are you supposed to do? Stay away from this. Same word is used for the oaths that you have some unintentional, some meaningless thing. Ah, Muslims, you know what he's made you do? This is shaitan number 1. And you go, if I go out, I don't know, you could stab me. I'm like I'm in house arrest or something here. Or The juice has finished. I need something like tea. My uh, shock has, I'm, it's gone up again. Do you see this? Qasas. So remember this, right? Qasas verse. And and those who turn away. And and chapter 23. And when they hear Allah, yes. And chapter Mominun, verse 3. How can you have this in your vows? Remember that Surah Mada? What? Wait. So, where did I reach? Huh? It's the same. Can you, Muslims, have 89? So remember Surah Mada? I think I need a break. I can breathe. I think I'm shocked. Not more. More has come. Do you see this? Oh my God. Not will you. Lord, I can't talk in your words. Oh my God, properly. I'm all over the place. But he will call you to another shock. I just, see, you are supposed to stay away from this. Alibet told us music is haram. You know why? You know why Imam Jafar Sadiq? Oh my goodness, for this ayat. I mean that ayat on law. Law. Music is haram. Which ayat do they give you? Oh, what is this? I'm becoming shocked but surer that this is from Shaitan. Do you see Ahl Bayt, right? Imam Jafar Sadiq and all that. Oh, I can't even. Oh, oh. Sorry, I need to. Al Khina or Haram, absolutely. You see this? You're supposed to stay away. On one hand, you're told. She has. Uh, I'm quite shocked here. Uh, so, yes, just to show you, but I know, you see this law, this is an Arabic term in Islamic term. Means anything that is vain or futile. Sometimes it will be used to refer to a place, such as when futile acts are taking place, vain, nightclub, disco, etc. Sometimes it refers to a particular act or certain acts that are done with no purpose, waste time. So why would you use this when you take an oath? Hmm? Music forbidden. That's why. Okay. I won't be able to talk about Sayyid Dastghaib Ash-Shirazi. He wrote in. I think I said so. Scholar Ayatollah Shaheed martyred. Major Sanskrit. Oh, excuse me. I need a break. Sorry. I just have to take a break now, and like another one after another. Shocked, but I know that this is from Shaitan. But I need to sit on it, contemplate, or sometimes even forget what I said here for some time, and then recuperate, have the courage to come back and talk about this because I won't be able to talk properly. Thank you so much.